My name is Cooper Sullenberger, and this is why I think a trip to Costa Rica would be the trip of a lifetime. Now, the main reason for my statement is because, as you can see here indicated by the table, a Costa Rican dollar is of much less value than an American dollar would be. And this causes everyday items such as bread, lettuce, cheese, soda, water, chicken breast, all to be much less expensive, which is a lot more financially beneficial to the age program in my school, because it costs them a lot less money to feed a student such as myself or chaperones. Now, however, if you look at a trip to, let's say, France, you're looking at the exact opposite of what I just showed you. It's going to be a lot more expensive because a French dollar is of a lot more value than a Costa Rican dollar and a United States dollar, which is the exact opposite of a financial benefit because it costs more money to the ACE program in my school. Now, the reason I chose France as my example is because I know a lot of people want to go to France and they want to immerse themselves in the language and just learn all about the culture there and see all the beautiful architectural structures. But however, Costa Rica has a very unique and awesome culture there. They have a bunch of different cultures, and they also have beautiful architectural as well. They have a bunch of different cultures I stated before, such as Jamaican, Chinese, and Hispanic culture. They also are very, very nonviolent. They didn't have an army back in 1949, and they still don't, because they believe they don't need it. And they also are very rich in culture and also have beautiful architectural structures, such as this one here. This is the San Jose Theater in the capital of Costa Rica, San Jose. It is a national landmark to them, and it's beautiful, as you can see, architectural features such as carved stone and gold-plated edges. Now let's get into the adventures you can have in Costa Rica, which is going to be the best part of this trip. You're going to have zip lining, whitewater rafting, snorkeling, fishing, surfing, kayaking, and hiking. Now, zip lining is a super fun sport because you're flying through the treetops, you're just looking at all the beautiful life down below you, you feel like a bird almost. And as you can see in Costa Rica, 70% of life lives up in the canopy level, the rainforest there. So to really get up there and see all the life and all the birds and the monkeys and all that cool stuff, you're going to have to be up there with them. And the only way to do that is by zip lining. And that way, you can see all the life in a fun and exhilarating way and really get the big picture of the environment they're going to be visiting, which is Costa Rica. And another fun sport is whitewater rafting. Whitewater rafting is awesome because it's great for team building because you have to work with, as you can see here, 6 or 5 other individuals to get your boat downriver without hitting any rocks. It's also a great way to just really build some self-confidence, and it's super fun and exhilarating. And another water sport is snorkeling. And snorkeling in Costa Rica is awesome because you have these beautiful water. You have a bunch of different species, 160 aquatic species to be exact, and you can all get down at level with them and just look at them up close and really just get lost in the ocean because it's just so beautiful down there. And next we have fishing, which is a great way, I find, because it's my favorite sport, to just relax and just view nature and everything as a whole. And Costa Rica is a very unique fishing environment because they just have such different bodies of water like the ocean, jungle rivers, lakes, and all these different areas where you can just fish, relax, enjoy the environment, and just learn about the different biodiversity. And they have so many species there that you probably couldn't catch them all if you had probably a year to fish. I mean, there's tarpon, snook, roosterfish, sailfish, and much more. Another water sport is surfing, and surfing is super fun, especially when the waves are awesome. And in Costa Rica, the waves are perfect. And there's no better place to learn surfing than a place where surfing is the culture. Surfing in Costa Rica is a really big deal, and is an awesome area to do it in because everyone loves it, and it's a great way to just learn and explore. Next, we have kayaking, and kayaking is super good, just like whitewater rafting, for team building and self-confidence, because you have to make decisions, basically, on where you want to go, on, who you want to be with, who you want to be next to, how to avoid danger if you need to, but even though it's super fun, relaxing sport, and you can really just explore the beautiful waterways they have, and all the beautiful different types of rivers and lakes, and just have a blast doing it and really work on teamwork and self-confidence and decision making. And the next thing we have is hiking. Hiking Costa Rica is awesome because you don't have to be super athletically inclined. You can just probably go out your back door and find super cool wildlife because there's so much of it around you. You don't have to go hike in the darkest depth of the jungle to go find all these crazy creatures. They're all around you. So you can just go on a simple trail and just go walk through and just see all this awesome wildlife and the trees and everything. If you really wanted to, you could do a guided canopy trip where you have a guide go along with you along this beautiful, clean trail where it's pretty much spotless and groomed and really nice and kept tidy. And he'll bring a telescope where you can look at things up in the trees because, as I said before, 70% of life lives up in the canopy level of rainforest in Costa Rica. So you really need that telescope to look up there and just look at all the different species that are up there. And also, if you get a guided hike, you could also do a night hike, which includes pretty much hiking at night, where you can see a whole different new set of creatures come out, such as owls and different types of monkeys, and really just explore the night and just look at all the different stuff that comes out during night than there would be in the daytime. And it's awesome. You get flashlights, you have a guide, and you really just have a blast. So in conclusion, my final closing points are that a trip to Costa Rica would be super fun and exciting. It'd be a great way to just, build some self-confidence and have a blast. Maybe find something else that you like to do that you normally wouldn't do. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit. It's also very educational and immersive because you learn all these different cultures. You learn Jamaican culture, the Chinese culture down there, the Hispanic culture. You just immerse yourself in all these different cultures. Just have a super fun, awesome time learning all of them and come back probably a different person. And they're also just such scenic views, just beautiful mountains, beaches, all of this just wrapped into one country where they have just crazy amount of biodiversity and amazing animals and all this awesome stuff. So I really highly advise you guys to pick my country because there's just so much beneficial things here and it'd just be awesome. Here now is my bibliography section. I'm going to slide through it. Thank you for watching, guys.